Hello everyone, we're gonna talk about armor and magic resist in League of Legends. This is actually a really big topic because a lot of people don't understand it still, and it's actually important to know. So how does armor number actually work? You see a graph on the right side, and it shows you how it actually works. Armor number gives you damage reduction against the respective damage type. And in the start of getting armor number, meaning after 0 you get a lot, and the more you gain, the less effective it will have. So the graph shows a non-linear line. At 100 armor number, you gain 50% damage reduction, and at 200 you get only 33%, meaning there's like a reduction in ATC. It can still be good to do it on some champs. So how does armor number actually work? Or how can you like calculate it? It's to effective HP. You see the formula here. It's not that hard to understand. In the example, you can see that when, let's say, a champion has 200 HP and 100 armor, the effective HP will become 400. That's because 100 armor, as shown before the video, it gives you 50% damage reduction. So that means that you get another layer of the person doing damage to you needs to do another layer of the same damage to actually kill you. So that's a 50 plus 50 is 100 to kill you. So then you just double the HP you have, and that's the effective HP. Okay, so some champions, they build armor because they have armor scalings and they benefit from armor. Such as Cassante, he has armor and magic resist scalings on his Q and his W. And those are getting, those scalings are really good for him. And he also becomes more tanky from the mechanic we have already seen about armor number. The same for Ramus. More armor becomes more damage for him as well. It's the spiky shield on his W that gives him more damage when he gains more armor. And then for Malphite, he actually gets a lot of armor damage on his W. On Malphite, he actually also gets size increase from armor, so he gets bigger in game. Ironically. So here I have some examples for the magic resist ones as well, which was Cassante as well. Galio, he gets damage from it, and then you have Baum. He gives a part of his armor to an ally. And Leona gets more based on the armor she has as well. Armor and magic penetration is a really big topic. When is it actually worth to buy it, or when should you actually buy it, or on what items should you buy it? There are a lot of differences depending on what champion you play and what you play into. The exception to actually buy this is if your 2 damage is a lot, if it's almost all of your damage, which almost does not exist in League. You only have AP Twitch and on-hit Vayne having this. So the calculations are going as the following. Percentage penetration gets calculated first, and after that it's flat penetration. So it's actually better to have it like that. And it will actually increase your penetration as well if you buy a Lord Dominic's Regards or Void Staff in your build. If you have the penetration parts. There are also some champions that remove armor and MR. I have some examples here for you. So when do you actually buy penetration? So most of the times you buy penetration once your enemies are in like a high level, or they buy armor and magic resist components. So you have to buy your item faster. You have to be aware of that and see everything yourself adaptively. Also, the armor penetration removal from Black Cleaver and Blot Atlas Curse is really good to use into the champions that stack and have scalings from armor and MR, as previous shown. That can help you a lot as well during duels and fights. So the conclusion is you have to understand how armor and MR works. The further you can bring that number from your enemy really low, you get so much more increase of damage. That's basically what you're aiming for. And then knowing what champions are buying armor and MR is actually really good as well. Who's earning a lot, who's not earning a lot. That means you have to buy the item faster or sometimes shorter. There are also some champs that remove armor and MR, so playing around those players can also change your decision. And then last but not least, if you're the only AP or the only AD in your team, it's way easier to stack the number penetration instead of the percentage, because your enemies are most likely not building against you, and that's really important to know. That was my video, and I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.